Hi everyone, we will discuss about null pointer here. A null pointer is a pointer. This is also pointer, something like special pointer that doesn't point to any memory location and it represents an invalid memory location. See, it is not going to point any memory location, but still it will point a memory location which is not a valid one. So that is the reason why it is called as a null pointer. So why we will want to give some importance to this null pointer, I will going to tell you. For example, take one example here. Some one example you take it. Suppose think like this. Main function. We have a main function like this. Again, star ptr. It's a pointer. Pointer. This pointer is pointed to integer type. Please understand. This pointer is pointed to integer type. Now, currently, I will not going to initialize any value. Right now, I'm not going to initialize any value. Nothing but how this memory looks like, basically like this. This is a pointer. Now you can see this is a ptr. This is a pointer. Okay. Otherwise, I will not write here. This is the pointer. So I told you pointer is a variable, but I haven't initialized any value. We don't know what exactly in this particular thing like that. This will going to have an address something like 1000. Okay, this pointer variable will going to have an address something like 1000. But here actually we have always the pointer as per address. As per address. But have we given the any address? No. Have we given any address? No. Then whom it has to point here? Okay, that is the problem. Maybe it will going to have a garbage value. Okay, this will going to have a garbage value. When you print this one, it will going to point some other garbage value that is used by operating system. It may disturb. So that is, we don't know exactly. This pointer may point to some other location which is used by operating system. So that is the reason why always better to initialize this pointer with the null value. Better to initialize this pointer with the null value. What happens when you initialize with the null value? We'll see that one. So now please understand here. So yeah, I will remove this. Now what I will do, I will want to initialize with null value. That is equal to caps. You have to use caps, null, like this. What do you mean by null? Null is nothing but 0. Okay, it is pointing to 0th location. So now we can able to understand. So it is having a value 0 here. This pointer is pointing to that particular 0th location. Okay. So directly we are giving value to this particular pointer. We don't know where exactly it will want to point. It will want to point to the 0. Now when you are printing this one, please understand, when you are printing this one, printf %d ptr. When you say this one ptr, automatically you're going to get the output that is 0 here. That is fine because directly we given the value 0 directly to this particular pointer is pointing to that particular 0 like that. But if you do the dereferencing like this, if you do the dereferencing of that particular memory location, you cannot do that because it is totally invalid one. Okay, already it is pointing to that particular value. So how can you dereference a value? It is impossible. That is the reason why. So we can't dereference this particular one. Again, you can ask me why we have to assign these values, because it will going to return a null value. This pointer will going to return a null value. That is the reason why. Again, one more thing. So instead of doing like this, I will close this one. So this is the program actually. Instead of giving null value over here, you can assign 0 also. But this 0 is not equivalent to integer 0. This is for only for this particular pointer. Nothing but it says that it is represent the 0th location. This pointer represents the 0th location. Instead of null, you can able to initialize the value 0. Okay. So this is one more important concept you have to understand. That is the reason why null pointer is very, very important. If you dereference, what it will going to, suppose example thing like that, if I dereference the null value, so automatically it will going to show you the segmentation fault. We don't know where it will go to point. Segmentation fault. So this is very, very important actually. We don't know where exactly it will go to point, this pointer. So that's fine. Null pointers are very, very important. Okay. So what is the advantage? When you use the null pointer, please understand, when you use the null pointer, advantages. We will see the advantages. Okay. You will see the advantage. What is the advantage here? Very, very important thing. So basically, when we are dealing with the memory malloc functions like this, dynamic memory location, so I will going to take a small program so that you can able to understand very clearly about this particular one. Okay, fine. The use of null pointer I'm talking about. Suppose what I will do, I will take a small program. Just see it. I will take a small program. Let's take a main function, int main function. Okay, here what I will do, I will create a pointer that is int star ptr. See here, everyone. So this is a pointer without any initialization. Please understand, without any initialization, WAI. Okay, without any initialization. Now what I will do, ptr, see, observe here everyone, ptr is equal to, everybody please observe, ptr is equal to int type. Okay, int type, I'm doing type testing. So no need to understand this one clearly, but future you will want to understand. Okay, here I will say malloc. Just a moment. Malloc 2 into size of integer. Again, one more important thing, when you do the size of integer of this particular pointer, so maybe depend upon, it is based on your platform. Okay, so maybe you will go to get 4 bytes in some other operating system. Maybe you will go to, depends on platform. This one you have to understand very clearly. Maybe in other systems you will go to get 8 bytes. It is totally depends on platform. Depends on platform. Please be careful. This is very, when you do the size of function to the pointer, size of function, when you do the size of function of that particular pointer, so automatically, or you can see null. So when you do this one, automatically you will go these many bytes. Okay, so this one you have to be very careful. Malloc function, dynamically we will going to use this one to create a, basically we will going to use the linked list under if, for example, see here, that is what, if ptr, this one, ptr equal to null. If ptr is equal to null, it says that very clearly memory cannot able to allocate for that particular pointer. Printf, I will going to write here. Okay. Printf, it says that very clearly memory cannot be allocated. Memory cannot be allocated. Okay, nothing but what, if pointer is pointing to null value, nothing but there is no memory allocation. We cannot able to allocate like that. It will going to say if pointer is not pointing to null value, then it says that there is some other memory location which is available to use it. So that's why it says that very clearly memory is available, so that it will go to say memory allocated successfully like that. So memory allocated successfully. Okay, so this is one thing. So return 0 means successfully, if you allocated the memory, it will go to return 0. That's it. So this is your small program. So this is the reason why we're going to use this null pointer. So basically, instead of leaving like that with the declaration, so you can see, suppose example what we're going to do, int null. Sorry, I'm sorry for that. Int star p. We're going to write like. So this is basically we did the declaration, but we haven't initialized the value. So it will going to give you some kind of segmentation fault and all. So instead of having segmentation fault, you can initialize the value null value. So that is the reason why, and this is the one of the biggest important utilization, or we can able to use in this way. So if the memory is not available, automatically it says that we cannot able to allocate the memory to that particular a pointer like that. So that is the reason why better to use null value. So this is all about null pointer. Thank you. Please share and subscribe.